Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Brian's Projects. Today I'm going to be working on this jet ski. I just bought this jet ski last Wednesday in the middle of June, and now one of the things I want to work on is the display. It has several scratches on it. I'm going to grab you guys and see if I can get a good view of it. And I'll also be attaching a picture, but I think you guys can see all the scratches on there. So I'm going to try something that I ordered off of Amazon and see how well it works. All right, so to fix the display, the first thing I'm going to do is take some sandpaper to it. So I got some 2000 grit, some 1500 grit, and some 1000. So I'll be using the 1000 first. I'll be working my way up to 2000. And then after the sandpaper, I'm going to try this product I got off of Amazon, Novus. It's got three different bottles in here. It's a heavy scratch remover. Then you use the fine scratch remover. And then they have a clean, shine, and protect. And it comes with several nice cloths. So I will get started on this and we'll see how the display turns out. All right, so I'm going to try something I've never tried before. It's called wet sanding. So I'm going to take the 1000 grit. I bought a sanding sponge and I've got a bucket of water back here. So I'm just going to dump it in there and then I'll start sanding. All right, so this sanding sponge actually seems to absorb the water pretty well. So I'm going to take that now and I'm going to go over top of the display. And I'm just trying to clean off. This is supposed to help get rid of some of the deeper scratches. So I'm just going to do that for a few strokes and see what it looks like. Then I will move to the higher grit, which will leave a better finish. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like after I use the 1000 grit sandpaper. I'm going to continue now with the 1500 grit sandpaper, and then I will bring you guys back and give you guys a close-up. All right, guys, so I just got done using the 1000 grit. I'm going to wet now the 1500 grit, and then go ahead and sand it, and we'll see what it looks like. When I put these in the bucket to get them wet, I am squeezing them, and it's really helped absorbing the water into the sponge. All right, so just applying just a little bit of pressure, just kind of making a little bit of a circular motion, just trying to get more of those scratches out. You want to make sure not to do the same direction the whole time, because that will actually cause some more scratches into your display. All right, so that's starting to look really good now with the 1500. I'm going to just keep it nice and wet. I'm going to move on to the 1000. Just going to open that up. I wasn't able to find a sponge for this, so I ended up just getting regular sheets of 2000 grit sandpaper. So this is made to get wet, so I'm just going to go ahead and dump this in the bucket too and just continue on. All right, just getting that all nice and wet, as you can see. I'm going to use that now and just continue with the circular motions. And actually, after doing this, it should lighten up a lot. And then we'll use the Novus product. Again, when I'm putting pressure on this, I'm also just going in a circular motion. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the camera now, bring you guys in for a close-up. We can see what it looks like now that I've used both the 1500 and the 2000 grit. All right, so this is what it looks like after using the 1500 and the 2000 grit sandpaper. I will go ahead and now start using that Novus product. The Novus product should really help fill in any of the other cracks and should really put a nice shine on this and make it a lot easier to see through. All right, now I'm going to use the Novus plastic polish heavy scratch remover. And like I said, it comes with these nice cloths. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on there. It says to go in back and forth strokes perpendicular to the scratches. So most of the scratches are going left to right. So I'm going to go up and down on this. And it says just to keep doing it until only fine scratches remain. All right, guys, this is what it looks like after the use of the heavy scratch remover. I'm going to go ahead and now use the fine scratch remover, and then I will bring you guys back and we'll take another look. All right, now we're going to use the fine scratch remover and go for round 2 of this. I think it's starting to look really good. So far, I've been really impressed with this stuff. All right, and again, it says to go in the opposite direction of the scratches. So I'm just gonna keep going up and down, making sure to get the entire lens. I'm using a clean rag. Like I said, it gives you several rags, so just make sure to use them. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and spray on the Novus Clean, Shine, and Protect. It says to spray it on, then immediately wipe it with a lint-free cloth, just over the surface lightly, just kind of rubbing it in and allowing the product just to shine it up. So just going to wipe that back and forth now. By the way, guys, this is not a sponsored video or an advertisement for Novus. This is just a product I happened to pick up off of Amazon, but it seems to be doing really well, and I've been really happy with it so far. All right, and this is what it looks like after I use the Clean, Shine, and Protect product. I'm really happy with the results. It made things a lot easier to read, which will be awesome while I'm jet skiing out on the water. All right, guys, thanks for watching me on this video. Once again, I was using the Novus product. I'm going to go ahead and bring them close to the camera so you guys can read them. This is the Novus Heavy Scratch Remover. And after the scratch remover, heavy scratch remover, we use the fine scratch remover. And after the fine scratch remover, use the Clean, Shine, and Protect. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It's probably only one of my first or second videos on YouTube, and any help would be really appreciated. Thank you.